Welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back. I don't know how often I'm going to be posting videos, but I'm going to try and do some over the course of the year. Yeah, it's just time is not something that I've got a lot of. So anyway, happy New Year to everyone for first and foremost. And let's get into today's video, which is tuning for magnets. So I've recently purchased this beautiful looking steed, Ford Lotus Cortina. So now this is a 60s car, 60s, 70s, and it's the Mark 1 1.6 litre twin cam. It produces, as standard, about 105 to 109 horsepower. Now, Andrew Jordan's car, which is this liveried car that was raced in the Goodwood 2023 historic race, could be anywhere up to about 140, but there's no official kind of figures at what it's putting out. But that's kind of in the ballpark of 130 to 140 brake horsepower. Now, when I put this car on the track, I wasn't expecting it to be a Ferrari, but it sticks to the track like anything and it zips round. Now, to me, that's not that realistic. And so I was thinking, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to, should I take the magnet out? Should I run it without a magnet? Start modifying it, but it doesn't lend well to that because of the ride height, and you'd have to do a lot of work and spend a lot of money to get the car working the way you wanted it to run. So I thought, well, there must be another option, and it's not something I've really looked into before, but I kind of Googled reducing magnet strength and came upon an article of how to reduce the magnetic field in a magnet by heating it to destroy the field. So this is what I'm going to go through today of how you can also tune your car to the performance level that you wish it had. So, for example, if you've got a Mini that zips around the track and is faster than a GT car, that's not very realistic. In my opinion, it should be slower. So, yeah, let's have a look at how we can do that. Okay, so things we're going to need in order to change the magnetic strength of the magnet are a soldering iron, some screwdrivers, so some precision screwdrivers for taking the body off, and a craft knife as well to help with removing the magnet. Find which screwdriver you need and take the screws out the body. Just remember to put those screws somewhere safe in like a little container or something like that, so you don't lose them. Now, locate the magnet. So this should be found around the back axle. Depending on the car, all the newer cars have the magnet located in that position. So if you need to pop the rear axle out, which you should do on the newer cars, then all you need to do is carefully apply a bit of force at the rear of the axle to pop that out. And then see if the magnet can be taken out by using a flathead screwdriver. So in your selection of screwdrivers, pick up a flathead and see if you can prise the magnet out. Now, usually it's held in by two tabs. You can use a craft knife. Sometimes they do stick the magnets in, and mine was stuck in, so I had to kind of get underneath it with the knife. Just be careful, obviously, of your fingers. If it's too hard to take out, then as I said, you can kind of cut the lugs and try and just get that magnet out. Okay, so if you're careful, you can heat the magnet in place, but I'd always advise you remove it to protect the chassis. So you're going to place the magnet on a heat-proof mat or surface and apply the soldering iron to the magnet. This is then going to heat the magnet up and break the magnetic field. So the thing to do is make sure you're checking regularly to see how strong the magnet is, because you don't want to reduce it too much. You can test the strength by placing it back in the car with a piece of blue tack, and just run the car around the track and see how it performs. Once you've got the desired magnet strength that you think is going to be suitable for the car and for how you want to drive it, you can then just apply a bit of super glue, just a dot of super glue, and pop that magnet back in. So there are different ways you can test the magnet strength. There's magnet testing machines. There's a few on the market, but they are quite expensive. So what I've done is I've found a video on how to build your own. So if you are wanting to, for example, run a series of cars and race these cars, you can get the magnet strength the same or they're about the same, to make sure it's consistent between cars. You might do this at a club to make sure the cars fall within a certain parameters for racing for certain categories as well if you're racing with magnets. So yeah, so have a look at the video, go and follow the channel, give it a like, and yeah, until next time guys, take it easy and I'll see you all soon.